You can't really cheat on an IQ test though, unless you have an answer sheet in front of you.
Who's given the tests?
Okay.
It's like the Russians in the fucking 2012 Olympics. Like, you can't really cheat on a urine test. Oh, unless we drill a hole in the wall and send a robot in to take the urine sample and replace it with these specially manufactured bottles.
You could just take the test a couple
holy
times.
Shit, that's devious as fuck.
IQ. Yeah.
I remember I took an online IQ test, wanted an even higher result, took it again, learned from my mistakes. Genius.
Excellent.
I've taken, I mean, there is not a single online IQ test that you can take that will say, whew, you are a doozy. They're all like, you're my man. You're a genius. You knew exactly the difference between a triangle and an octagon.
What I'm talking about actually is the Mensa. You can take, or you could anyway, the Mensa entrance exam. You have to have a certain IQ for what, top 2%? Is that what they say?
Yeah, but Mensa is a scam as well. Like, people with an IQ of 150 don't join organizations that say they have an IQ of 150 because they make lots of money. You know, like they don't do that. Or that was my always understanding. Is like,
you ever watched
the
the Stern show?
Who wants to join Mensa is someone who's like kind of insecure about it.
You ever do the Stern
to pass the test? Just saying.
You ever watch the Stern show where they do the IQ?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen that one.
So they've done it a couple times, and everybody in the crowd takes the IQ test, except for Howard, of course.
That proves he's actually the smartest.
Yes, checkmate, boys. And so, like, they start getting these bets together, and they get like a pregame where like two guys are arguing. I know I'm smarter than you, you piece of shit. Fuck you, I'm smarter. And they start coming with awful bets about what's going to happen if this guy loses or that guy loses. And then there's a score reveal after they have a properly administered IQ test.
Who are the people?
done.
I want to guess the higher scores.
It's everybody in the room, right?
Well, they've had a lot of different cast over the years.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't have them memorized,
okay.
but I want to say Gary has like 109 IQ, 110. You know, just above average.
Yeah.
You know, I
always
think
thought Fred would do curiously well.
Let me see if I can find Fred's, because Fred is, in my opinion, Fred is probably an actual like savant of some kind.
There was a funny clip on Twitter of like some gaming team, I guess, that for content was like, yeah, that's incredibly fucking smart. But there was a not YouTube, professional gaming team, whatever it's called, and they were all doing like an online IQ test or maybe a real IQ test, and it was like 110, 107, 125. 99, 106, and then one poor fucker got up there and took it and got an 87 or something, and everybody's like, oh, and that's not the kind of like diss you can get over. You can't be like, nuh-uh. Like, you kind of have to be like, fuck, dude.
The worst part of this is I can't come up with a comeback.
Yeah,
I don't have any witty
smarter.
I actually have the scores here if you care. Like I know Woody listens a little bit, so you might know Sal Governale, former stockbroker, became a key part of the show doing writing, and he did a lot of the phone bits. 102 IQ. He always seemed like kind of a dope who was a little bit creative, but not really. More of a shock sort of comedy guy. JD Harmeyer. He's the guy who has a bit of a speech impediment. He mumbles a lot, and he was famous for like not washing his sheets for an entire year and being kind of gross and a bit of an incel.
That's not gross. That's normal.
106. He's also a horrendous looking human being.
So that's a little above average too.
Ralph Cirella, who's I believe that's Howard's hairstylist and good friend, 112, quite high. Richard Christie, who is the redneck from Kansas, who grew up eating raccoon and possum and all that nonsense, 117. Pretty impressive from Richard. John Kaplan with a 118. I'm not all that familiar with him. Scott DePace lost to John Kaplan. I think those are the two who had the bet going. And I'm looking for more. Let's see. Howard noted that each scored within a point of each other, but with a score of 122, Scott DePace was declared the winner. Gary Delabate was no slouch with 121. I was wrong about what I said earlier. So yeah, they all did interestingly. I believe they tested some other people, like maybe a whack packer or something like that, and it was tellingly low, like in the 70s or something like that, like a literal Forrest Gump type situation.
In the 70s?
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of the whack packers are
They're
Actually
disabled.
retarded. I mean, they're the definition of retardation, right?
What's the cutoff for retarded again? Because like before PC stuff, there used to be like
It used to
the
be
categories
70.
were like
And I
idiot, retard, moron. Like moron was an actual one.
like medical term, yeah.
You're a moron, Mr. Voss.
I wonder if that'll happen to autistic at some point, right? Because now like autist and autistic is used so much as like a dig. If they'll change, like back in the 2020s, they actually called people artistic. That was like a medical diagnosis.
We're not letting that one slip through our fingers, boys. we're not letting that one slip through. We're keeping that strong, keeping it tight. Yeah, those things are interesting. And this was Kyle. This was a real IQ test, not an online.
Yes, they had to go
one.
to they had to go to a place, or they had a professional administer the test. So they even had one of the parts of the test is
pattern recognition and puzzle solving. Yeah,
pattern recognition and puzzle solving.
Like
exactly.
response.
So you've got like things in front of you that you have to move around and manipulate in the desired in the described manner. And so you can't really do that online. You know, I mean, you could, but it wouldn't be the same. It'd be different.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they did a legitimate IQ test